Well, Rabele Makakole is a member of the executive committee of the opposition youth wing, Lesotho Democratic Congress Youth League. He says they will leave no stone unturned to ensure that the guilty are brought to book. He's on the line to us now from Maseru in Lesotho. A very good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Globe.
Good evening, Cynthia, and good evening to your viewers.
Now, your party vows to leave no stone unturned insofar as ensuring that the guilty are brought to book. In what way are you going to do that when the police are very well into this matter?
The line is not very clear, Cynthia. Would you please repeat the last part of your question?
Since the police are engaged in this matter, what is it that you're going to do to ensure that the guilty are brought to book, as your party avers?
Oh, yes, we are engaged on the matter. The opposition parties in the Kingdom of Lesotho, at the leadership level and at the youth level, are actually working on a mass protest which will actually bring down or make the city shut down next week on the 22nd of January, just to pass a message to the Prime Minister and his government that the nation has had enough of their bad governance. So therefore they must step down and they should all leave. So this will be a first of its kind after a very, very long time, that all the whole nation will actually march in protest against the government and request all of them to leave, not just the Prime Minister. And it's important to mention that this mass protest, which will happen on Wednesday, the 22nd of January, was actually initiated by the ordinary citizens of the country, especially the workers, especially those who are employed across the board, and small business owners that are around the country.
So what has necessitated this march? Does it have to do with his alleged links to his former wife's murder?
Precisely that, but also many other issues. We believe that, as opposition parties, we believe that since his phone is somehow involved with the issues surrounding his former wife, we believe that he should have also resigned by now. However, the police are doing all they can with regards to that. And then there are other issues emanating from 2017 when they got into power, which they really were not in the best interest of the nation. What happened was, I know you're aware about the wool and mohair saga, where the government introduced a law monopolizing the wool and mohair industry for one Chinese guy called Stone Shi as payback for what we assume that it's payback, which really for the past 2 years has crippled the wool and mohair industry. Which you should know that Basotho are livestock farmers, and they make their living through mostly farming, and wool and mohair is one of the most important contributors to the economy of Lesotho. So by monopolizing this business to one Chinese guy, in the best interest of a few government officials, if not all of them, it has really caused serious problems for the ordinary Mosotho who's the farmer.
But Rabele,
Secondly, the other...
Yeah, you sound so opportunistic because all the issues that I've just articulated are long-standing issues. They've always been there. So one then wonders, why wait all this time and then start raising this issue and, raising concerns around this issue, calling for the Prime Minister to step down now that his alleged links to the murder of his wives have now surfaced? Why now?
Pure, you need to understand that the opposition parties in Lesotho believe in the rule of law. These investigations pertaining to the murder of the former wife of the Prime Minister, these investigations started 2 years ago. And we had to allow the Lesotho Mounted Police to do their job in investigating the issues around the assassination of the First Lady. Therefore, it would have been very mature of us to act without allowing the police to do their job. Now we are convinced that the police have a case, and as you should know, there's a warrant of arrest which was issued by the police yesterday against the current wife of the Prime Minister.
So now that the Prime Minister has made his intention to step down, will the march still go on?
Precisely so, because we will not stop until he resigns, because we are yet to believe, we are yet to witness him resigning. He should have resigned a long time ago. But that didn't happen given all these issues that his government is involved in. Therefore, we believe that he shouldn't only resign as Prime Minister. The whole cabinet of ministers should resign because he's the one who advised the king to appoint these people. So as a collective, if he resigns, it means they all failed to do the duties in advising the Prime Minister to head His Majesty's government in the best interest of the people of Lesotho.
Well, you've always been condemning Mr. Tom Thabane's leadership in Lesotho, saying that it's the genesis of the problems that the country is currently facing. So now that he will vacate office and a new Prime Minister taking office, do you think that will bring about new developments, politically so, in Lesotho?
No, the Prime Minister's resignation will not bring any change to the government of Lesotho because His Majesty's government, they have a policy of collective responsibility. If the Prime Minister has failed, like he has, it means the whole cabinet of ministers has failed. Therefore, they should all resign because they have failed him and they have failed this country.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Much appreciated. Well, that was Rabele Makakole. He's a member of the Executive Committee of the Lesotho Democratic Congress Youth League, an opposition youth wing.